just kidding. Okay. They were like, we noticed that your contract, like the estimate we sent you is about to expire, and we wanted to know if you had any questions or this, that, and the other thing. And I was like, well, actually, we had called to try and see about what the cost would be from you guys for a complete chimney teardown and rebuild instead of just like the repointing, which is where they like take out like the mortar. And she was like, oh, okay, no problem. I'll send that information over to the owner. I was like, I mean, I'm pretty sure that we had done that. We had called earlier, but no problem, no problem. No problem. Like, I just want to know... Hi, Dolcats! I just wanted to know before, like, we make any decisions. Because, like, we asked what, like, the cost would be for the teardown rebuild. And they sent us an estimate for a teardown. And I was like, but we need it... Wait, we need it built back. We need it back. So... yeah. She's like, oh, I don't see anything. I just see the 2 requests. And then I'm like... I was like, yeah, you know, they sent the 1 request that was a teardown, but not a rebuild. And she's like, oh, I see. I'm like... oh, alright. Anyway. That's fine. We're gonna figure it out. What size hook am I using for the rest of this octo? Yeah, well, I mean, some people, they don't want a wood-burning fireplace. Like, they would prefer, like, no, it's fine. We can just, like, tear down the chimney and we'll put in, like, we'll either fill in the fireplace or, like, do, like, something stupid. We can try that hook. And we'll do this for the eyes. But Santa, oh yeah, and like honestly, we walked into this house and like we could tell that they had had a fire in the fireplace like not that long ago, and James was like, oh my god. Oh my god. It's a wood burning fireplace, and I was like, well, I guess this is the house. Yeah, see, like, so if they just tore down the chimney, we could, like, do something like that, but that's not quite what we were looking to have done. Honestly, we just kind of wanted to see if their estimate would come in around the same price as... oh. I can't do white eyes if the body of the octopus is also going to be white. We'll have to do, like, we can do gray. I just realized that as I'm making this. I'm like, hold on. Time out. Okay. You gonna say gray? Yeah, I think the gray will look nice. Yeah, it makes it not functional. Basically, we got an estimate from one company, and I really, really liked them. But it was a good amount more than like this one. But this one also only talked about repointing, which is where they take like the mortar, which is the part in between the bricks, like the like the grout, if you will, on like a tile, but obviously with a brick. And they like chisel out like an inch or so of it, and then they refill it. But the first company didn't even go up on the roof. They just like looked at it from the ground. The other company that I liked went up, and they found out that the chimney had already been repointed, which means that the previous homeowners at some point, and not necessarily with like someone reputable, but had done that, where like they had chiseled out and refilled it. So that's why they recommended like we do a complete teardown. Well, the other company wouldn't have known that because they didn't go up to look at it. And we have a tarp over our chimney right now. It's super, man, our house right now, it's so attractive. Giant tarp on the chimney. But we just kind of wanted to see if they were within like the same ballpark, because if they are, we're going to go with the second company. No. And that was the thing, is that the second company that we had come out were saying that if they tear down the chimney completely and rebuild it, it has a 10-year warranty. But that he can't offer a warranty on the repointing because he doesn't know if the work that was already there is any good or not. I'm like, that is fair. So...
But I think it needs more glitter.
Agreed.
I think it needs more glitter too. Oh.
A woo hoo hoo.
I was like, are we not going to say that? Thank you for the 200 bits, Wish. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. The main thing, though, is that the one company, the repointing was about $4,000. And the complete teardown and rebuild was about $6,000. I mean, it was closer to 5,000. It was like 4,000. I don't remember. It was a little over $1,000 difference in price, which is a lot, but at the same time, like, we're kind of leaning towards like the whole rebuild. We were joking, we're like, we can do the teardown. We can absolutely knock that down ourselves, not a problem. If we can, you know, chip away some of that cost, hell, we'll go up there right now. We'll live stream it. Correct. And that's why we are okay with like the tear down rebuild. Also, it's not as much as what we were thinking it was going to be. Like, I think it's around 5,700 for the tear down rebuild. And it's like 4,200, I want to say, for like the repointing. And honestly, we were worried that it was going to be over 10 grand. And honestly, like, neither of those is bad. It's just that we're trying to get an estimate from the other company just to see if they're like on par with each other, you know, like, and if that's the case, then like, I don't know, I guess it's time to max out a couple of credit cards and just pay that off over time. Hi, Allison. Thanks for the bits, James. I do believe that it is too early for more hype. Yeah, it's only been 53 minutes since the last train. I see what you're doing. No, Boo, it's not. It is not a toy. No, Wish, you're fine. I'm teasing James, not you. I appreciate the bits. I just have to give my husband a hard time because if I don't, who will? Exactly, Georgina. And that's kind of why we wanted to see like what the other company, like what their estimate for a rebuild would come in at, because if it came in like around the same thing, then we know. But if it came in like really different, we could always go back to the second company and be like, listen, is this like the best you can do? Like, is there anything that we can do to help bring the cost down? The guy was very nice. Like he was, you know. Rightfully so. Okay. Now what's in here? Just kidding. I'm in the process of reorganizing stuff. Because I finally got my shelves in my closet. Ooh, do y'all want to see pictures? Of course you do. Here, here was before. See, I freaking hate this camera. One day I will get a nice new camera that can focus and do things. Let's see if this one will work. Okay, so you see how there was all that dead space? Because I couldn't access it. Like I had another one of these like storage things hanging on the curtain rod, or the clothing rod up at the top. But then I couldn't reach this side. Like all that was just wasted space. My phone and my cameras. So here it is now. And there's room in there for the storage cubes that I use. And there's room in there for just yarn, and it takes up all that dead space that was there before. And yeah, now I can actually use it instead of it just being like there was a whole bunch of like wasted space in between the two, like where I could have my camera. My camera's hold please. Oh, there we go. We're back. All right. But I really like it, and it's working really well. And here, oh, Artemis was a big helper too. She was inspecting and checking everything out. Hold on, I have another picture. I should. I have like a hair tickling my nose. Maybe I don't. I thought I did. Oh well. But it's looking really good. And like I was able to put all of my big twist yarn on one shelf, and it looked, well, actually I wasn't able to get all of it on. I was able to get a lot of it on in rainbow order, and it looked really pretty. But then I discovered that if I cake the big twist yarn, I can get like 3 stacked in one spot instead of like 1. And that's just logical because that's more, you know, more stuff. More space for yarn, which is something we always need. I just realized that this pattern is in my Dropbox, and so I can open it on my computer instead of having to constantly be looking at my phone. This is Hubble H Mayan crochet patterns. Hubble. Hooray! We love it. Love to see it. So yeah, that was one of our weekend projects. We also weeded our whole yard. And like vegetable garden. James mowed the lawn. You know, it was a good, productive weekend. Your struggles with focus too. Honestly, my camera is nice. It's a Logitech, is it C920. It's good. It's just like, I know some streamers who, like, they stream with like their SLR camera. And it makes a big difference, but I can't afford to use my SLR as a streaming camera. Like, I need my SLR for, like, photography purposes, not streaming purposes, and they're just too expensive. This sale will be going straight to the website, yes. It will be. There's a man in my closet. There was. He came out, though, so. Started weeding last night. I don't want to do that and mess it up. Yeah, don't want to do that. He did come out. He's not in my closet anymore. Ooh, yes, I will hydrate in just a moment. I could have, but I'm already here. We're gonna do the gray one with the white. I think it'll stand out. And if not, well. I just know that if I opened it up, I would end up like breaking my camera. No, you're good. Nothing to apologize for. I appreciate it. We were problem solving earlier for like cat stuff. I appreciate brainstorming, thoughts and ideas. Thoughts and things. You do love it. Yeah, honestly, Allison, part of me is thinking about just making like all sales go right to like the website. I think that might be better than like having people go in like all sorts of different directions. Like, instead of being like, it's gonna be on Facebook, it's gonna be on Discord, it's gonna be here. I don't know. Hi, I'm new here, JK. Hi, Pixie, welcome in. Good to see you again. Cat lap, illegal to move cat. This is true. Yeah, the main thing with like the website is that it definitely takes more time on my end to do, because I have to like make all the listings and update each individual thing, and if I'm doing it in Discord or Facebook, I just have to like put text on a picture that says like the name of the item and how much it is. Yeah. But I also think it might be like better to have everyone like focused on one spot instead of all over. Only 6 weeks left, no way! Really? Wow, that's gone fast. I forgot how to crochet, kinda, yeah. It does indeed. Yeah, like my descriptions just have like how big they are. Mostly because I don't really want people to think that they're larger than they are. I know that there's a picture of it in my hand, but still. Yeah. Alright. I need to at least attempt the body with this hook before I start making the legs with it, because I want to make sure that it's not too large. I feel like it will be. I feel like I might have to go down a little. Yeah, I hope. I hope. I'd really like to be able to donate again to help out the Trevor Project. It was really cool last year to get to donate like a decent amount. You do? I love that. The other good thing about if I put them all on the website is that then when they sell out, they all go into an album of things that have been sold but can be commissioned, because like the Fruit Friends aren't in that album because a lot of them sold before the website. Although I do have watermelon and pomegranate left if anyone would like either of them. So it might just be better. It's more work up front, but it might be better in the long run. I don't know. Yeah. Well, plus then if like anyone's like, oh man, this thing looked really cool, I'm so sad I missed it, they can like commission it. Yeah, I think I want to go down a hook size. This is okay, but it feels kind of gappy. Or a pineapple sheep. Mm. Oh god. Is this that? Does this... I should have, okay. I literally just checked to make sure that I should have this hook in my clover. Oh god. Oh wait, I know where it might be. Nope. Where's my G hook? If you were the one hook that I needed, where would you be? Evidently it's purple, but this is the only purple one in my thing right now. It's fine. It's great. Everything's wonderful. Evidently it's purple. Do you, Jackie? Yeah, I just checked one project I thought it might be in. I hate that most of my stream is just Megan looking for her freaking supplies that she should have in the spots that they belong. And I'm sure that you all hate it too. Evidently, I just need to buy a second set of this. I did, Georgina. I checked with the give back blanket. God, no, it's not. I haven't used it for any amigurumi recently. I guess we'll just add a second set of these to my wish list. God damn. No, I use this one for the give back blanket. Blame the borrowers. Listen, the borrowers are only meant to borrow things that we won't miss. I miss my hooks, okay? They can't They shouldn't borrow them. Even though you looked where it fell, no, yeah. Mm-hmm. I understand. You know what the issue is? That I don't even remember what I would have used it for. You know? Like, I have no idea. I do. I have to use a hook that I'm not really thrilled by. My brain's just gonna be like churning away now. Oh my god. I hate this so much. Let me just get the first stitch is always difficult, especially when it's a 4 single crochet magic ring, right? It has to get better. You know, you didn't throw out, it's just not there anymore. Mm-hmm. That's where I am right now. It is evil. I try my best not to ever use it in my patterns because I hate doing it. I don't think anyone's like, yay, a 4 single crochet magic ring start? Yes! Just what I was hoping for. The first stitch is the hardest. I hate this hook so much. What projects have I worked on recently? What projects have I I just noticed that, like, my closed captions website, I just noticed, wasn't working. Like, I noticed that my closed captions weren't working, and when I went to the website, it's telling me that this connection is not secure. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. And now it won't let me go to it. It's like back to safety or advanced. Whatever. I have not, Georgina. A cat did... Not that I know of. Let me check and make sure it didn't fall behind something on my desk, though. I got like a speaker here. Oh look, behind the speaker is not that. I've got one of James's old army marksmanship specialty pins that he gave me, and looking for, but I'll take it. Not what I wanted, but means they're, oh, okay, so it's their website that's having an issue, not mine. Cool. Gwen, thank you for that lurk, by the way. At what cat tree? Yeah. There's only one other spot I could think it would be. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Hold on. I'll go ahead. I'll get you all some words. I'll let you play with some words. Okay. I'll go look in my one other spot. Oh, yeah, no. I don't think that she would have stolen it just because it's it's inside of this cute little kitty cup with all my other hooks. And yeah. I don't think that it would go anywhere. Okay. Alright, I'll be right back. I don't know where it is. And I am frustrated. Good game. I will leave that in the background, and we can come back to it if I have another thought on where things could be. I did find a pirate sword, so not a total loss, I guess. Sometimes I just put letters together and they end up being real words. Sometimes I do that too. Not even going to lie. It has been so long since I used these hooks. This used to be like my go-to. See, I don't, if it was in the middle of yarn, I wouldn't even know where. Like, I wouldn't even know which yarn it would be in the middle of. So, like, I wouldn't even know where to begin looking for it. Although, honestly, this is feeling kind of gappy, too. Autocorrect. Mm-hmm. Autocorrect wants to... yeah. How many times will Megan restart this squid? The world may never know. But we're back to the kinds of hooks I like, so... Oh, that's frustrating. I have not had issues like that with Instacart. I'm sorry that you have. I've been, I guess, lucky. It's not doing what you want. No, I understand. I understand that totally. I did that the other day where like I was like, oh my god, not, I don't remember what the word was. It's like, not this, this. And it was literally the same word. And I was like, no. No, please. Not like this. I hate when stores do that too. Like the AC Moore back when it was still in business. The yarn used to be right up front, which was great. Because as someone who would get anxious going all the way to the back of the store, I don't always want to do that. And then all of a sudden they were like, we're going to put the yarn in the back of the store. That way all the yarn crafters have to walk past all the other cool things to get to their yarn, which is very clever marketing, you know, like, I have to applaud that, but goddamn, sometimes I just want a skein of yarn and not a panic attack, you know? Like, so sorry to be a bother. Oh, well, would you look at that? That's going to be the hook we're using. every month or so. Oh, good lord. You mean I'm. No, I don't. Or when you say, like, in and it thinks you mean on. And you're like, those are two words. I am aware. And I do want to say in. Or because I say the word love a lot. Like, I love you to James. But I also say the word live a lot because I stream. And there are so many times when I'll text like love and it'll be like live and I'm like, God damn it, no. And I'll text live and it'll be like love and I'm like, no, please, no. You find it's out of stock. Oh, yeah. Where have you put this? Mm-hmm. Oops. Oh, you know what's one that absolutely makes me crazy? Is the, like, swipe predictive text thing. And I will do and. Okay? And the amount of times it autocorrects to Ava? Bestie, who is Ava? I don't know. Can we please stop trying to talk to her? Like... And. I want the word and. I don't know an Ava. Stop. Please. BRB. Okie doke. Oh, really? What kind of phone do you have? Want to do it at your computer so you can check, honey? Speaking of ordering things, I ordered the official adoption cards that will go with all Moat friends from now on. I finally was happy with how it looks, and I was like, okay, I'm ready now to, you know. Keep forgetting to order it. Galaxy. Oh yeah, I have an iPhone. Gotcha. Yeah, I think I have like the Google keyboard or something. I don't know. How is it 5 o'clock already? And this is like all that I've accomplished. Not sure about phone. Oh, gotcha. Oh my gosh, Jackie. You were like, I need to rest, and your brain was just like, but I need to crochet. Oh, that's cool though, Nat. I need to get mine updated. I never got mine updated after I got married. Mine's expired, so. Yes. I have been there, Elf. And it's not fun. You're like, please, I just did this. I just want to relax and not be thinking about all of this. You know, part of me is thinking that this is going to be too gappy too. See, I do not like when the stuffing shows through. I'm very particular about that. I think it might be okay. This doesn't get like stuffed super tight, but I hate that. Especially I guess on something like this that could be like a cuddly thing. Like, cause it's a larger friend. I don't want like the stuffing to ever just start like peeking through it. No, I think I'm just being stupid. We're gonna keep going. And if it ends up looking bad, then I'll just keep this one and remake it. Or donate it or something. Oops. Yeah. Patch is here. Did you all know? Like, part of me honestly wants to, like, try doing it in a smaller hook size, but I also feel like everyone would just leave at that point and be like, this is ridiculous. I don't want to watch this over and over again. Oh, thanks, Kat. I'm happy to be stuck with you. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set that there with that. I do have this. It's the same exact yarn because, of course, I have multiple skeins of it. This is a 3.75. I'm debating. Let's go down to a 3.25 if I can find that hook. And let's try. I can just do like the same part that I just did and then I can compare the two. Sorry, I know it's stupid to see the same thing over and over, but this is going to be a larger friend, which means it'll be a little more expensive, and I want it to be done right. I really want to like raise these this money and yeah. Oh, nice, Elf. I wonder. I'll have to like look and see. Like I said, I never changed mine after I got married. And then it expired. Brain gremlins? Me? Never. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Brain gremlins are stupid, okay? You all understand. This is something that I had talked with my mods about, and I feel like it's, you know, valid to bring it up here too. I realized something kind of interesting. I get really, really, like, down on myself and, like, doubting myself and beating myself up over stuff, and I noticed that it always seems to happen around the same time, and then I realized I'm about a week away from having my period. And every time that I'm about a week away, my brain starts to, like, do this whole thing where it's like, you're worthless, you're stupid, no one likes you. Like, it just becomes nasty. And when I realized that, like, I just realized it now, like, my brain is being, like, stupid, and I was like, oh, wait. Hold up. I remember looking in my app the other day, and my period's about a week, because I have an appointment coming up, and I'm like, my period's about a week. You stupid brain. Hormones. They do weird things, so, you know. I just realized that, and that's probably why I'm extra, like, no one wants to watch you restart the same project for, like, the 6th time. No one can, like, oh man, hormones, calm down. Yes, exactly that, Kat. Issued if you're 16 or older within 15 years, name change. Oh, that's awesome, Elf. I will have to look into that then, because I have my passport. I have all the stuff. I just haven't done it because, again, it's expensive. Being a uterus owner is the best. It's the best. So yeah, that's what I'm dealing with right now, and I just realized that's why my brain is being extra gremlin-y today. So thank you all for being like, brain, shut the hell up. And now I can be like, hormones, stop. Sure, Allison, no problem. I'll go ahead and I'll just post it. FYI, friends, this is when I'm due to get it this month. Oh, God. Yeah, I like this better. Right next to the stream schedule. Perfect. I'll just, like, post, like, each day. Like, be like, I'm in this day. This many days until... Yes. It helps a lot because, honestly, part of me is like, why do I have these same things, like, happening all the time? Like, and that's actually when I started to notice it. I'm like, man, every month I feel like I'm complaining. My poor mods, they must hate this. And then I'm like, wait, it's every month that I'm doing this. Hold on. And that's when I started to, like, figure, and I'm like, oh, you son of a bitch. Welcome back. Renewing saved you the $35. Oh, okay, so it's still a lot. That can be a problem for after the chimney and all of that, because, you know, we're not going anywhere. Oh, I'm sorry, Kat. That's not easy. No, it definitely helps to realize that this is just like a fluctuation kind of thing, and like, it'll go down. I like this much better. Okay. Just to like, I mean, you all probably won't even like notice a difference, but like the gaps are a lot smaller on this one. Like the space in between the stitches. See how like you can see my thumb through the stitches? You can't really do that with this one. And that's what I prefer. Because it's fine. This would be fine if I wasn't stuffing it. It'd be not a problem because whatever if there's a little bit of like gap in between. But when you add stuffing, that like puts strain on, you know, your stitches, and so the gap becomes bigger. Oh, I'm working on, I'm gonna do a squid, and the squid is going to be white, and then each of the tentacles is going to be a different color for our Pride pals. So I'm excited about it. Oh, yes. I have major imposter syndrome. Yup. Ask me to advocate for someone else and I'm on it. What if you, like, are you able to, like, pretend that you're advocating for someone else? I have the same issue. Like, are you able to just, like, I don't know, pretend that it's, like, a friend? Almost like roleplay, acting, something like that. Like, it's true. Or maybe sometimes, like, writing it out ahead of time. Like, pretend that you're figuring it out for someone else. And, like, practice. Writing it down may help. Mm-hmm. Oops. Like, it's interesting to me because I get stressed, obviously, with, like, taking Maple to the vet. Especially because he gets a little bit wobbly and I have issues with animals like that and just, you know, all sorts of different things. Well, it's funny because, like, once he's caught and I have, like, a good cry and, like, a bit of a breakdown, you know, because all that adrenaline dumps, all of a sudden, and, like, he's now nervous and he's sad and scared and I'm like, I'm ready now. I am here for him. I am not stressed. Like, I'm still stressed, but, like, look, my baby, he's worried and scared, and I have to be here for him. And, like,
I found my people.
Yeah, somehow it just ends up... Oop, I can't see that because of my thing. Thank you for that follow, Little Mama. Welcome in. Are you a crafter? And if so, what kinds of crafts do you do? Sorry, let me move a few things around here. Just so I can see all the stuff, including my pattern. Mm-hmm, exactly what Allison said. You won't have that. You won't have to worry too much about it. I know that doesn't help. That doesn't help get rid of that fear, but Sometimes just knowing or hearing someone else say it can help. Definitely don't want to make it sound like, you know, diminishing that worry, but just... like, worst case, she does say your name, and you're like, okay, cool, I'm still leaving in a couple of, like, days. Couple of shifts. Just tired of it, yeah. You're like that too? Mm-hmm. I feel like a lot of us are like moms of the group, if you will. Where like, if someone needs something, you're gonna be like right there to help, but you're not gonna do it for yourself, if that makes any sense. Like, if you have like a friend who's in need, you're like, I'm here for you, what can I do? But when you're in need, you're like, I'm just gonna ignore myself and focus on you. Which is something that, like, parental figures do, you know? Your last shift on Wednesday is with her alone? Again, but here's the thing, is that even if it's, like, awkward, then you're done with her. You don't ever have to deal with her again. But also, if she does anything that makes you uncomfortable, guess what? You can bring it to the attention of, like, a higher up. And be like, so I know that I'm leaving, but I still care about this store and the employees that I'm, like, leaving behind. And, she did this, and it's super awkward, weird, whatever, fill in the blank. I'm the mom friend, too. I'm everyone's auntie. Yeah, exactly, Allison, we were on the same wavelength there. My mom is like, oh. So the pattern actually normally has you start with the legs first, but the reason I didn't do that, and it's not because I just like going out of order, it's because I wanted to make sure that the hook was going to be the right size, because I didn't want to use the hook that they recommended for the project and then be like, wow, this is way too big for the body. So, because the body and the tentacles are the same hook, so I'm like, well, we'll start with the body. And then I can make sure that it's right. Okay. What are they gonna do? Fire you? Mm-hmm. I don't think that she'll get flack for it, if that's what you're worried about. And if she does, then she reports that and... you know? Because, like, you're two different people. No, but see, like, you don't deserve that. And you do have to, like, advocate for yourself. And I don't think there's anything wrong with, like, getting clarification, because it doesn't sound like a very clear situation right now. So I don't blame you for wanting to figure that out. But yeah, imposter syndrome is real. It's real and it's a pain. Little mama, are you a crafter? If so, what kinds of crafts do you do? Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely. I do that now, Georgina. How do I do that? I don't know. Right. It would be very frustrating if, like, someone was promoted above you or something. Or, like, promoted instead of you, I should say. It's like, I suck. I promise you, you don't, but I understand where your head is coming from. But that doesn't mean anything, especially when you've been leading your project just fine. Like, you haven't been struggling or having issues. People are looking at you and going, how can I do that? Like, I can understand if, like, your project was, like, you know, floundering or you were struggling, but, like, that doesn't sound like what's happening here, so... They're not. They're not. In any way, shape, or form. This cup is keeping my drink very nice and cool. Did you all see I posted an Instagram story today? And I'll post like a regular Instagram post later this week. But about our first ever F Off Friday. It's happening this Friday and I'm excited. And, you know, I mean, honestly, Kat, you can even, like, say something like that. Like, just tell them that, like, you're struggling a little bit with, like, the... I get almost, like, understanding, like, if that is the case, like, understanding why it's happened. And be like, you know, I thought that I was doing well. Like, you haven't had any kind of, you know, complaints or criticisms of me. Like, can you help me understand... like what's going on and all that, you know? Yes, you saw it. I liked it. I made it up in like Canva. Y'all, I have no idea where my cat is. Like, she's just missing. It's gonna be like Dora. Can you find the cat? Where's the cat? We'll never find her again. She's lost to time. Do you see the cat? El gato. Oh, God. Where could she be? Yeah, the blanket's just like vibrating. And Maple is just guard. You know, honestly, Maple is a really good guard cat. Look at him. Look at him just guarding my box of yarn. He does such a good job. He says no one will sneak down here and steal my mama's yarn. I am here. Finish it. Oh, I will not be finishing. Did you see the picture on the Instagram story? Did you see the ends? Did you see what I have to deal with? I will not be finishing, but I will be moving, you know, one step closer. So, I'll take that. And if I just keep doing that, you know, once a month, it just pushes that pebble along, as I say. The best guard kitty, the best. So cute. So sweet. How about we don't crochet a random piece of black fiber? Thanks. Uh-oh. Why? Last day is Wednesday this week, Georgina? I'm almost crying. Oh, cat. Hugs. Big hugs. I understand. I really do. At uni tomorrow. Wah, wah. No idea what that noise was. One type, right? I did that, she stopped. Come on. She's such a brat. She's such a brat. That's it. Oh. Oh, Wish, I'm sorry. Have you tried kicking it? Have you just tried kicking the internet? Did you? Oh my gosh, Kat. You have to send me... Hold on, wait. Wait, your friend code. I'm copying it. Hang on. I'll send it to you. And then we can... Ah! I'll drop my friend code in the friend code section. Okay, I'll drop it in. Paste. Boop. Okay. Those 3-hour ones are killer, yeah. If I kick it any harder, I'll have to buy a new router. Oh, is it Georgina? Yeah, I just downloaded it, Allison. I saw like a thing for it somewhere. I don't even... Must have been on like Facebook or something. And I was like, actually, that's pretty darn cute. Like, I love this idea. Oh, that's cool, Georgina. Feel free to like share a link if you would like, Georgina, because I know that a lot of people right now are dealing with a lot of like heat issues. You can share it like in Discord too if you would like. Wi-Fi tech is your new job? Ooh. How do we add friends? So if you go into like the little settings thing, and then there's like, well, there's an invite friends thing. Oh, dang. I didn't realize that I could have copied a friend code. But then when you, hold on, I saw it before. Oh, your friend code, oh. Maybe that's it? Invite, oh, stop that. I don't know. Oh, I guess maybe the add, like the over here where it says like you can invite. Then down at the bottom it says add friend invite code. You crochet? That's awesome. Welcome in. Are you working on any projects right now? Everyone no, unclench and clench. Oh god. Not really. It's like a self-help kind of thing. It's a mental health app. Yeah. And like when you do different things, it like helps you take care of a little virtual pet. So I guess it just kind of gives you like an incentive to do stuff that maybe like you don't necessarily want to do because you have to take care of your little bird. Cat, what's your bird's name? Tofu! Mine's named Nooblet. I like shuffled through names until I found one that like made me laugh like that. Nooblet. Oh god. Because if I see like a pop-up that's like Nooblet misses you, I mean, I'm gonna have to click it because that's just like adorable. Morning, Emily. And I like that there's like, after you've done stuff, or like, you can like reflect on different things about like your day and like what was good and what was bad, and yeah. It just seems like a cute app. What's everybody working on today, by the way? I see that little mom is working on a blanket. What kind of blanket are you working on? Sent you hello or something? Okay, let's see. Only because I don't know either. Oh, this is how. You add someone to your tree town. You can add a neighbor. I think that's how. Yeah. Okay. So when you go to your little thing, there's a little boop. And you click that. And then you can add a neighbor. It doesn't want to work. But you can add a neighbor, and then you can do it by friend code. It's cute, Nooblets in there. No, it's called Finch. I shared a link in Chit Chat earlier. It's like a self-care mental health app, but you have a little baby bird that you're taking care of by like doing things that take care of yourself. Like you get points and like energy and like things for the little bird, and it grows, and I don't know. For me, putting things away, like, oh, I should put something away so that way Nooblet gets like some energy, or I get some points to buy clothes or whatever. But it's really easy. Like you can set up different like tasks to do, like once a week, once a day, every other day. Like you can customize it, and they also have like a bunch of like preset ones, and it's free. It's super cute. I downloaded it over the weekend, and I've been using it. And I was like, yeah, you know, maybe if we have like friends like each other on there, we'll all be more likely to continue to use it. You know? My baby bird's name is Nooblet. So, just finished off May on your temperature scarf. Cool. Weaving some ends. Very good. Work on your lighthouse. Cool. How's that going, Bandit? I am making a squid like this one over here, but it's white, and it'll have rainbow tentacles for our Pride collection. That's the pattern. Just the bottom left portion. Nice! That's awesome, Bandit. Mostly sand. Yeah, I can see that with a lighthouse cross stitch. By the way, members of the VIP section of the Discord and the Penny's Pal section, you each had a question that I asked over the weekend but I know that a lot of people aren't active on Discord over the weekend. So, if you haven't already taken a look, you should. Oh. Yeah. Not the most helpful. Yeah, so like if you're sitting on the toilet and someone comes in to shower, well, I guess you're just gonna sit there. Just, you know. Yeah, inside the a lot of them do. My parents' master bathroom does at their house. I guess because like if you're like, but that's like assuming that you're living with someone who, you know,
I found my people.
it's not going to be a problem for you to like see. Emily, thank you for that follow. Welcome in. But if you were in there and they're showering and you want to leave but not see the person showering, then lock the kids in the toilet and take a shower in peace. I see. Aha. It makes sense now, Wish. Hello, Emily. Welcome in. How are you today? Am I meant to go through both of these loops? No, okay. Just this one. I am working on Hubble the Squid. It is a pattern from Projectarian. If you do !pattern in the chat, it'll give you a link. And I will be making a Pride version. We wanted to do like a white squid body, but then rainbow tentacles. You sure can, Nat. You absolutely can. It is assuming like family, I guess. But even then, like I wouldn't have wanted to walk in on like a parent. in the shower unless it was like some kind of true emergency. But at the same time, I know that it was different in my husband's household growing up, where they only had like one bathroom. Like everything was like one bathroom. It's like one of those things when we were looking for a house, like must-haves, and I was like, it needs to have 2 bathrooms. I'm like, it doesn't have to have 2 full bathrooms, but 2 toilets. Because like our apartment complex, like our apartment only had 1 and I hated it. Because as someone with anxiety and then someone that has IBS, having both of us just sharing a bathroom was not ideal. Last time, Yep. It was always like nerve-wracking if I like spent the night. Cause like, what if you have to take like a poop? Then someone else has to use the bathroom and you're like, oh my god. With none? Like 0? See you later, Allison. Have a good night. Oops. I agree, Sam. I like that you can, there's a lot that you can customize, but I like that it starts off with like a bunch of just like stuff that you can pick from. Because then like when you want to, you can kind of explore the app more and be like, oh, I'm going to add this and oh, I'm going to add that. But it's not like you have to decide it all for yourself. Like you can say like, oh, this is stuff I want to focus on, and it'll be like, cool, here's some like suggested activities that you can do every day or whatever. And I liked that because it felt like a lot at first, and then today I added a couple of things, and I like that you can change your goals and that it like doesn't yell at you if you don't accomplish stuff, because like oh, they hit, and you just didn't get new doors? I don't know the situation, so I guess I'm trying to understand. Mm. Right, for those, yeah. For those really old, yeah, I get you. I like that the app, like, asks you, like, if you want to, like, reflect on different things, like how something made you feel, or... And that you can just be like, no. No, I don't. You know? Hello there, welcome. 57 rooms? I'm very curious about... This is the... You said this is the house that you grew up in? Are you secretly a princess? That's where you grew up? That's where you grew up? No! No idea. None. How big was the building? How did you end up moving in there? I have so many questions. I have so many questions. I can't. Nope, 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 nope. Do you have pictures? I need more information. I feel like I'm being pranked right now. So why did you move out? Because I know that that's not where you're living now, and I know that you were living with your parents at first, and then they moved. So, like, how did you end up? I have so many questions. It does. It sounds like a beginning of a horror story, or like a villain's origin story. Like, this is where I can't think of a cool villain's name began, and like it's just like a hospital bed with no doors on any of the wall. That's why you moved out? It was being condemned? start of X-Men. I am flabbergasted, Emily. I love how you're like, I told you all this. Ma'am, no. You most... You most certainly did not. I never... this is something I never would have forgotten. Like, you know, there are some things that you might forget. I would never have forgotten this. And I also would have been like, I need to see pictures. And I need more information. And I just... Tell me more. Like, so they were like, hey, we got this abandoned hospital. What do you think about that? Hey, we got this haunted abandoned hospital. No, I was not, I was not one of those people that was told. Nope. Not me. That is so crazy and cool. That is amazing and creepy. Holy cow. I love it. I absolutely... Ooh, that's a good question. Yeah, how long did you live there? How old were you when you lived there? Aged 5 through 12. And there were ghosts. There were definitely ghosts there. Like, there had to have been ghosts. This is fascinating. You used to run away back then. She's just having a bath there, under that blanket now. Okay, what... I might regret this, but what's your craziest ghost story from there? You climb it to feel safe. I love that. Trees are good. Trees are definitely a safe. I understand that very much. like, I don't do scary stories, but at the same time, or like scary movies and stuff like that, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm so curious about this. Because, like, what a cool and interesting, like, place to live. I don't know that I could do it. Man. Nope, I draw the line at bed floating. Mm-mm. Hi. You came out of your little cocoon? Suddenly, cat appears. You had it blessed after that? I mean... Did that stop the levitating bed? Oh, nope, 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 nope. Hi, gorgeous. Did you have a good nap? Do you like this squid? I only remember that happening once, so it must have. Boop. Okay. Absolutely not. Thank you for the kiss. Hi. Are you just feeling like you needed some lovin's? You were under that. Oh, you're so warm. Okay. Are you done? Having tea, yeah. Just having tea with my friend and like be pointing, there's no one there. There was one spot in the house that you would run past every like a location. You don't know why, but like you just always you were just like, nope. Forget this area in particular. Is it still there? Thanks, I hate it. Hi, can I see? What are you scratching at? Hey. Hi. Let me see. Let me see. Got the itch. I don't bark at nothing, so the guards quit. No, it's gone. That's a bummer. Was it just like a regular hospital? Turned it into a park? Oh! So you now have a haunted park. That's fun, though. Spoopy Park. Hi. Honey, hey, come here. Come here. Hi. Hi. You're okay. Your eyes are itchy. It's probably because you were under that blanket. Yeah? Mommy needs to have one kitty not have any health problems, okay? Please, just one. Yeah, just one. I scratch your face. I can scratch your face. Hi. Hi, gorgeous. Your head went all the way back. Did you all see that? She like looked at you, but like upside down. Yeah, I think the fact that like the hospital beds were still there is just a little you know. She was the best. Oh. Is the park haunted now? That's the real question. Ma'am, listen, I love you, but you're not helping. This is already taking me longer than I wanted it to. Stop scratching. Stop. I've never been back at night, so I don't know. Field trip? Come here. Come back here. One of your dorms was an old Civil War hospital? That's cool. See, I say all this stuff is cool as if I would not be terrified or like scared out of my mind. But I would not thrive in an environment like that, so... mean, I guess it's kind of cool to, like, repurpose the stuff instead of just, like, tearing it down, but... So you found those beds under the hospital. Insert gif of guy just blinking a bunch. I love this. I love learning this. I love how nonchalant it was. When you were like, yeah. And all of us are just like freaking out. And you're like, this is the greatest thing I ever experienced in my life. I love that you loved it and that you had friends. I'm sorry that your tree is gone. That's some bull right there.